Oh, Jesus. Welcome to HorrorTube. I'm Josh.
That was really good, man.
Thanks, man.
That looked like it took so much fucking work. And I'm Rob.
To not laugh, I focused on that gas can, and I was just that's what kept me from doing the gigglies too much.
Welcome to HorrorTube, motherfuckers. We are at Josh's. So you hear the wind in the background, you hear the birdies in the background, because this is a completely fucking unscripted episode.
Mm-hmm.
As is all HorrorTube. We are just chilling, drinking some coffee.
It's horror in a tube.
It's horror in a tube. We smoked some good smoke. What did you have today, sir?
Summer heat.
Summer heat?
Mm-hmm.
I had East Coast sour diesel. Yeah.
Could you imagine if you went to a gas station and said that? Let me get some sour diesel. No, what the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Let me get a number 2.
As with every HorrorTube, you're gonna hear us. We are completely baked from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And then we gradually
turn back
to normal through the episode. We were talking about that last time, and it's so fucking great because you can hear it. So, yeah. Now that we're almost 2 minutes in,
bit of a controversial episode today.
Bit of a
Mayhaps.
controversial episode.
Ow.
Oh, it's gonna be because today's episode is series everybody loves, but we hate.
And hate is a strong.
And hate
word,
is a
but
strong.
It could be disliked, just
strongly disliked,
or maybe you dislike the fans. You know what I mean? How the fanboys of it or something. You know what I mean?
Like Eagles fans.
Just yeah.
A lot of people dislike the Eagles because of the fan base, right? So yeah, like that. Like it's not. It's just a title to grab headlines.
Right. It's also super opinionated, but it's gonna be some. We probably got some spicy ones.
Oh, I'm coming out the door swinging, bro. I'm coming out the fucking door swinging. So why don't we go ahead and get it started? Oh, and we also have a couple other subjects we're going to be talking about at the end of the episode. So fast forward maybe 20, 30 minutes in, and you'll probably hear the end of our discussion here. But we prefer you listen to everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Why don't you go ahead and get us started, sir?
All right. So it's funny. I actually read my list to my mom, and she was actually even surprised. She's like, "You don't like that movie?"
Right.
So, okay. So one of them that I feel that I don't really like that much is The Happening, the M. Night Shyamalan movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Look, that's understandable. For me, I feel... Go ahead. I want to see if I feel the same way.
I was just going to say, I feel like it was right in that era of the... Remember, between 2006 to 2012, between that 2 apocalypses and all that shit going to happen, the Aztec calendar and all that. Yeah. So I feel like that's all that movie was just trying to buy into.
Right.
Because it was...
a fear...
of the world kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was just a weird way to kind of use global warming and shows Mother's killing, Mother Earth is killing everyone. It's just people suck the shmeat of it so hard, and I don't get it.
They did.
I don't like
people really fucking love that movie. They were like, "Oh man, it's M. Night Shyamalan's return. It's his."
Yeah.
No. I feel the same way. Nah. That movie's fucking a step above garbage for me.
And pretty much the trailer is one of those ones where it's better than the movie because it showed the dude getting run over by the lawnmower in the trailer. Yeah. It showed all the good stuff in the fucking trailer, and the rest of it's just boring.
Yeah, super fucking boring. No, I agree.
John Leguizamo is in it. It's crazy.
And Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, he's the main dude.
He's the main fucking star. What the hell are you doing, Wahlberg?
I just feel like that movie is super.
Never mind.
overrated.
Mark Wahlberg's been in some really trash movies, so I'm not gonna his movie record's not that great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Shit. Okay, I don't really enjoy Mark Wahlberg either. To be honest with you.
Hey, damn, bang.
But
we shooting heat today.
Hey, but he's a model superstar millionaire, and I'm just some dude. So.
Right. Yeah.
He's clearly winning in life, but fuck him.
But fuck him.
Just kidding. No, really.
No, I agree. Like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be movies and franchises and shit, but totally agree. All right. Ready for my first hot take today?
Okay. Hot cakes.
Hot cake. The Terrifier series.
Holy, what?
Yeah, the Terrifier series. I think it's highly overrated, to be honest with you.
Okay. No.
Highly overrated.
I thought you were just going to say, like, you didn't like it in general.
Okay.
But I do. Yeah, I see your point.
It's gore porn. It's literally 100%. Gore porn. There is no attempt at a story, which, whatever. It's cool. You don't need to have a real attempt at a story. As long as you have some interconnecting parts from 1, 2, now 3, which they do. It hits that sweet spot of like an hour 30, hour 40 minutes for both movies. But I just I can only take them in small doses because there's only so much that happens in 20 minutes or so much that happens in 30 minutes. And it gets to be super boring if they're not doing over dramatic kills. But then the over dramatic kills become boring because you see them so fucking much in the movie.
They desensitize you to them.
Right.
I will say, I get it. But, okay, so let me challenge that. Do you feel like you would have a different opinion on it if they just did a one and done? And they kept it just a weird short flick cult movie, kind of in a sense?
I don't know. Because I feel like the original Terrifier was overhyped as well.
I think if they didn't have that upside down Saw scene, I don't think it would have got as much love.
Right.
It's brutal, but
I feel
like that was like the first thing we've seen in a while.
The upside down Saw scene was literally, it became a thing of memes the moment that movie was released.
Plus, that was even referenced in Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah.
They actually kind of do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And a few movies have done it like ever since in homage to Terrifier. And don't get me wrong, that scene's iconic. Like, super fucking iconic. But it's just...
I just thought of another horror tube.
Iconic scenes in horror movies? Oh. Well, we don't have to say it anyway on air.
No, I'll say after... Oh, it would be for next week, they'll know.
Okay. But, yeah, so that's my first one out the gate. It is going to be the Terrifier series.
Nice. I respect it, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we do around here.
Okay.
We respect opinions.
And so my next one is actually a game series that I love, but I hate the movies. The live action ones is the Resident Evil franchise.
I knew what you were. Yep.
The Resident Evil movies that aren't the animated ones are. I just hate them. They did such a disservice to the fucking game. Even that's a nice ass bike.
That is a very nice bike.
Even the addition of Mila Jovovich,
Jovovich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like to say her name because it's so fucking nuts. So I just added 10 million vols. Her character didn't even bother me. It's once they turned her into a fucking Avenger and she's like has telekinetic powers. It's like this isn't even Resident Evil anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's just an action horror film where you just throw Resident Evil characters in there.
Right, with zombies.
Yeah, they just kind of just use the game's name to get this shit popping. So I despise those movies. I think they're all bad. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I enjoy the first one. That's the closest you get to the original shit.
I was going to say the first one really was dope. And that fucking soundtrack to the first one.
One of the best soundtracks. Top 10 at least.
Oh my God. That soundtrack. Even the Marilyn Manson made like fucking instrumental ones. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Hell, the final the credit song is by Tool. I don't even like Tool as a band.
Right.
I fucking love that fucking song.
Right. That movie, that one movie I think is the only real standout from the franchise. But yeah, I agree with you on the Resident Evil stuff. Like I'm a Silent Hill fan. We make no bones about it, but Resident Evil and Silent Hill go hand in hand. You can't talk about one without talking about the other. One's an action RPG zombie movie, survival zombie. The other one is a puzzles and survival, zombie game. Like, they're synonymous with each other. Yep. I still love Resident Evil, and those movies just fucking shit on Resident Evil so hard after Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 was fucking awesome, even though they had a couple changes, and even though, you know...
The addition of a brand new original character.
Right. This still felt like the Ground Zero team.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like their story.
Yep.
So, hell yeah to Resident Evil 1. But everything else, man, Jesus fucking Christ on a Christ stick. Oof.
Yeah, so there we go. That one just annoys the tits out of me.
I feel that. All right. We ready for mine?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Coming in with another fucking bang, bang. Straight shooting out here. Final Destination.
Oh, yeah.
Final fucking Destination. Literally after the first one, they were just shoehorning deaths in.
And it became kind of what Saw eventually became. It was just everyone wanted to see the deaths, kills, all that shit. And then
it became a domino effect movie.
Yep.
The first one was super fucking crazy, super good. Everything felt natural with the deaths. Yep. Like, you know, it didn't feel like it was shoehorned in for the plot.
Or just trying to be the most disgusting thing, like hostile.
Yeah. You
can tell that's what it was kind of competing with at the time, too.
Yeah, that's what it grew to compete with. Yeah. Motherfuck, man. Final Destination could have been so fucking good. What's his name as Death? Candyman.
Oh, Candyman. Yeah.
I don't remember his name right now. Oh my God.
I'm looking it up so we don't do it.
We are fucking...
We're baked. Forgive.
But I see his face. I see everything. I know who it is. I just can't think of a fucking name right now. Oh man, Tony Todd.
I just saw it. Damn it.
Shit. Hell yeah.
Shit, losing my train of thought.
But yeah,
what were we talking about?
Final Destination.
See, I like 1 and 2, the first 2 Final Destinations.
Okay.
And then that franchise to me just because 2 actually continues it in an okay way for like the story continuation, and then after that they just go to like random groups around the world now.
Right.
Now it's like it's not only affecting them here;
it's affecting everybody.
Yeah. So. No, I agree. No, okay.
All right.
So far, I'm not like, ooh, hold on. Maybe do a Horror Wars or something on this.
Right. No, but yours, like, it's been fun because both of us actually agree with each other's picks so far, which is funny as hell.
Okay. So this one will maybe annoy some. I've only seen the first one, but if from the first one is the same as, I think, the other 2, it's the Jeepers Creepers franchise.
Yeah.
I can't get into it, dude.
Yeah, fuck Jeepers Creepers, dude.
I thought that stuff was ass me. And I was like, and I wanted to look into the other 2 movies just because I wasn't going to watch them. They're the same thing. It's crazy how much of, like, love these movies get. I just don't get it.
And you know what's really wild? What's really fucking wild? The fact that the creator of it turned out to be a fucking pedophile.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And people still love Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, those fucking franchises are ass.
He's a fucking pedophile.
That dude's a piece of shit.
And you're still loving his series? Something that he created? Oh my God. What is wrong with people, man?
I didn't know that. That's fucking gross.
No, you didn't like him anyway. So, but yeah, no. Yeah.
Yuck. Ugh.
Fucking yuck.
Oh yeah, so now I really hate this shit. That one I hate.
Yeah, and you know, we said hate's a strong word, but not in this case.
Not for that one. Mm-mm.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking poop.
That is super poop. And the movie wasn't even good to begin with.
Yeah, shit in general, so.
Yeah.
It matched the creator.
Yep. And what was it? I think they were like really trying too hard to bite on it.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be every 23 years or something, and like it would come back to hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like super fucking.
I've only seen that movie once, and I already had hate for the entire franchise.
Right.
As soon as I saw that it had 2 more, I was like, bro, nah, fuck that.
And then they released a fucking Jeepers Creepers Reborn last year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ew. No. Gross.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Blech.
Yeah. And everybody saw it who's seen it has said it's dog shit. But I'm like, why the fuck would you watch it?
I was gonna say.
Like, I don't think he has anything to do with the franchise anymore. But still, that's like... It's a funk on the franchise.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Deleted from existence. Give it the Thanos snap.
Give it the Thanos snap. It's wild. While we were standing here discussing this, I thought of another series that I just fucking hate. Like, I mean, not hate. Again, this one is subject, but the Human Centipede, man.
Yeah.
The fucking Human Centipede.
The only one that I could argue against to if it was a debate would be the first one is actually, in my opinion, good because it's more of a genuine medically horrific thing.
Right. It's a body horror.
Yeah, he was a real doctor, and even though he did it and it, worked out perfectly in his favor, it wasn't like over the top gore for that movie.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It was like,
my
God.
It was sickening.
Right.
Like.
But the other two, I've watched the other two. They're just literally for the sake of shock value.
Yeah. Yep. And it's pretty much the way I feel about them too. I've seen 1, 2, and 3.
There were a couple scenes in it that made me feel sick, but it was just because I'd never watched a movie that brutal by that point. That movie came out.
Right.
Like, I expected to kind of be on the cusp of the first one, but
right.
that shit was rough, but it's just, yeah.
And you know what? South Park did it better.
Yeah.
South Park did their own thing better.
And for those who don't know about Human Centipede 3, it's literally a prison.
Yeah.
They put all the prisoners
and it's called like the final sequence or some shit like that, or the final something. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's goddamn ridiculous. So
I got one more that might get a curse upon my house.
Okay, one more. So far, we've had some pretty fucking hot takes, man.
I was about to say, bro.
Yeah.
The Hellraiser franchise.
Ooh.
I don't think that they're as great as people make them out to be.
Look.
I like the design of, like, Pinhead.
Yep.
I like the use of the cube.
Yep.
But that's about it.
Yep. We talked about Hellraiser recently in actually movies that we love or like that everybody hates. And we did say at that point there's only a few good Hellraisers.
Yep.
But they get lumped in with the bad ones. Mm-hmm. You know, all of them exist. It's whatever. But they're not as good as people make them out to be.
Yeah.
There's like, it's Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2, and like Hellraiser 6 or 7.
I was just about to say Hellraiser 6.
Like, it's seriously like, that's it. That's it.
I don't know. It just seems a little too hammy. And I know it's kind of supposed to be the point, dark demonic demon god dudes, but
nothing too creepy even happens in those movies. Like, I mean, yeah, a little bit of creepy here and there, but
they got a good couple kills, but it was just like, you know, latex monsters.
These movies are scary to people who say they don't believe in God but secretly believe in God. That's it.
I just don't.
Because they still feel that there's some sort of fucking hellacious deity that's going to torture them for all eternity. You know, if you really don't believe in God, this movie's not going to affect you. You know what I mean? It's like you said, it's hammy, it's overtly religious, but sensual.
It's almost trying to just go too much of like the Satanist thing. How it's just like that super exaggerated stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking really stupid.
That is.
Saved for like a few movies.
No.
It's fucking stupid.
But I think for me that those are the only ones that I have that are like, I guess, big names. Because my last couple are kind of just I guess could be considered super personal biased opinions. Just I want to kind of shit on the film.
Okay, so you got like 2 more?
Yeah, I got 2 more.
Okay, then I'm going to save my most controversial take for last.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
The next series for me, in the words of Shawn Michaels to Ric Flair, I'm sorry, I love you. The Saw franchise.
Well, hey, I've even said, as a mega fan, for me, out of all of them, for me, 1 to 4 are the only ones good to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I agree, because I started to hate it.
To me, 1 and 2 are pretty much it.
Yeah.
Once you started going into the past and bringing characters back and doing this and doing that, and Jigsaw's dead, it's Amanda, it's somebody new, it's somebody old, it's Jigsaw's first apprentice, it's a copycat killer, whatever have you. I just felt like after the first 2, it started getting ham-fisted.
Okay.
And I understand 3 is still looked at as probably the best in the franchise to a lot of people.
Well, and here's what I'm going to just say right here. This is the only way I would say that 3 and 4 are up to snuff for what you're saying.
Right.
And this isn't me trying to convince you either.
No.
I'm just saying. The reason why I think 3 and 4 are where the Saw franchise should have ended. Because, spoiler alert for an old-ass film, in 3... John Kramer dies.
Right.
And 4 and 3 happen at the same time. And that's the big reveal at the end.
Okay.
Once we got past 4 that's when we started doing the travel back in time.
Yeah.
They tried to show Jigsaw as, quote, younger, but it was just Tobin Bell wearing a baseball cap backwards. So, and by the way, Tobin Bell is like the star fucking person of that entire franchise. Because if he's not put in them, that movie flops.
Yeah. Yeah,
but no,
not even Mark Wahlberg could save him.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. But going back to what you're saying, I respect that, because 2 also just kind of does the cycle. Amanda's the new apprentice.
Yeah.
And then we have a new person trapped in the shackle. But I get it now.
Yep. So 3 and 4 are arguable, like I said. For me personally, after 2, and like I said. I understand the argument for 3 and 4. I 1000% understand the argument, because like I said earlier, and Saw 3 is by a lot of people like the best in the franchise. People fucking, like, as you said earlier, suck the schmeat off of it. Like that, but yeah, there's the last of well, no, not the last.
I like the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair thing. It took me a minute, but I was
okay,
yeah.
Yep. So yeah.
All right. One of my last ones, and this is just I've never realized how big the love for this film is, but The Descent.
Oh, fuck that movie.
Like, I've seen people defend that shit hard as hell and say it's one of the best psychological horrors. It's like, dude, they have mutant people in the fucking woods, in the mountains.
It's not fucking. I mean,
if they would have made it more claustrophobic based on super tight spaces, I think it would have been better. Because it would have been the first of that kind of horror phobia.
Right.
But once they brought in it looked like the vampires from Blade 2.
Yeah.
It
mixed with the vampires from Salem's Lot.
Yeah, it was so fucking bad. And I've never seen people show love for that fucking film.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I think it was ass.
I think people just show love for the film because of the fucking cover is all the girls bent over with their asses out. Fuck that movie. I agree with you. I fully agree with you.
I think it's butt.
Can I have now one more because of that.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Mine is Haute Tension, or High Tension. Fuck that movie. Fuck it. Because
it's pretty
because
weak.
the ending is the only thing that people fucking care about.
The plot reveal.
Spoiler for the old ass movie.
2004.
It's her. It's the main character. She's the one doing all the bullshit.
Because she's so obsessed with her friend and is
right. But
to her,
the fucked up thing is throughout the movie, some of the fucking that reveal didn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple kills in that movie that she no way in hell could have been fucking responsible for.
And still think she's in the closet and being attacked.
It's fucking stupid. It's weird.
It's like they were making the super over the top exaggeration of schizophrenia.
Yeah.
but it's just like it just doesn't make any sense, bro.
No, I don't understand the fucking love for it. I don't understand
plot holes the movie.
Plot holes the fucking movie, man. Y'all want to say that fucking Endgame and what was it? What was the one before Endgame?
Infinity War?
Infinity War and Endgame have plot holes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
High tension, yeah. I'm glad that we've agreed with each other so far. I don't think you're going to agree with my last pick.
I don't think we've ever had such an agreement on something that was hate, I guess.
Right.
Normally it's like, one would be like, oh, I don't like it. And one's like, well, I kind of do. So we're kind of just like, oh, well, yeah, I respect your opinion, brah.
Right.
No, we're just like, no, dude, I get it. This thing fucking sucks.
So is this your last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was actually, because my parents liked this movie, and that's why when I talked to them about it, I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize how much you guys liked it.
Okay.
And I looked it up, and people fucking love it. Is World War Z, bro. Like, I don't like... I've seen so many people like, yeah, it's great, the book's fucking great, blah, blah, blah. And I watched, and I'm like, Brad Pitt's character is just Captain America.
Yep.
Let's wrap some phone books around us.
Yep.
Still get cut. I don't like that film. I think it's super overhyped.
I agree.
I think the only good thing about it was, again, the trailer revealing the wave of the monsters.
Yeah, the wall of zombies or whatever.
And which inspired from a PS4 game, which has a PS5 update and all that, called Days Gone.
Right.
And that actually has kind of the same deal with like hordes of them running in big ass packs. So that's about it. But I think that movie is just fucking way too over the top. I actually got one more that can match yours as well, because I've talked about this movie before. So I got one more myself.
You got one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Or do you want to go last?
I don't care.
Do you want me to do mine and then yours? Because I feel like yours...
Mine's going to be super fucking controversial.
All right, fuck it. I think mine can match. You go first. Fuck.
All right. I'm warning you guys, gals, non-binary pals.
Spooky cutest, hair raising homies, freaks, geeks, and everything.
In between with a butthole. I'm warning y'all. And I think Josh just sat down, but I think he's going to stand up on this shit. But, Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
1, 3, and 7.
And
those are the...
Jason.
Huh?
And Freddy vs. Jason.
And Freddy vs. Jason.
No.
Well... No, I could get with Freddy versus Jason. I can understand the love for that.
That was on my one that I love the people hate.
Yeah. And I even told you I understand your love for that one. It's literally just two fucking horror icons beating the shit out of each other for an hour and 40 minutes. It doesn't fucking matter how much that story makes sense. It doesn't matter. They both won in the end. Both were still alive. Suck a fucking dick. Freddy versus Jason was good. Okay. Whatever. But no. In the original Freddy franchise, 1, 3, and 7, because 3 was trying to make up for the trash number 2, and look, I don't give a fuck if that movie has become an LGBTQIA+ iconic movie. Cool.
Really?
Yes, they've adopted that movie because the main star is gay. He came out as gay.
Oh, I didn't.
Which is perfectly fucking fine. Don't give a shit about that. The movie was still fucking trash.
Right.
The movie was still utter fucking garbage. And everybody knew it. Freddy wasn't even in the fucking movie. Like, he was possessing the teenager. He was, trying to come through and this and that. It was really fucking dumb. After the hellacious Nightmare on Elm Street 1, you go that route. So 3 had to be good. Because you lost so many people at number 2.
Right.
So many fucking people.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So 3 was fantastic. 4, they continued the story of 3, but killed off the main fucking star that everybody loved.
Oh, Jesus.
And then just did a whole bunch of stupid shit. 5 was the explanation of Freddy. He's the son of 1,000 fucking maniacs.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, I've never seen that one.
And number 6, Freddy's Dead, is like one of the most universally panned fucking movies in existence because it was one of the stupidest fucking movies in existence. It was goddamn dumb. It was fucking atrocious. And I don't give a fuck. Freddy's one of my favorite horror movie icons of all time, but his movies were fucking garbage for the most part.
I wish I could have had a video of the way you're like, Freddy's not even in the fucking movie.
Dude, and number 7, it's not even Freddy, it's a fucking demon. It's a demon, but that was still done better than 80% of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
And then that dog shit remake.
And then the fucking remake with fucking Jackie Earl, I don't remember his fucking name.
Poopy butt.
Rorschach from Watchmen. Jackie Earl Haley? Is that his name? Yeah. My God, that movie was fucking amateur dick sucking hour. That's what that fucking movie was.
Talk about a super hyped fucking movie with just falling flat to the earth.
God damn. Ugh.
Yeah, you're right though.
Yeah.
No. Ugh.
Yeah.
So
I got kind of hyped there for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Get it. That's the first Rob rant. Normally it's me bitching. That was good. All right. And for my last one, I've talked about this a little before on my own Facebook. American Psycho. I think that film is okay. But holy shit, it is not like fucking how Endgame was hailed. Like, that's what people are like making it seem like.
Right.
It's just so great. Yeah, it's just a play on everything. Like, bro, that shit is ass.
That movie just has a bunch of really great quotes.
Exactly. If it wasn't for the memes...
It has a lot of great quotes that you can take that psycho Patrick Bateman face that's covered in blood to post on your Facebook or your Instagram to sound cool.
Yep.
That's literally all that movie is. It is memes the movie.
I was going to say. That's it. I enjoy it for the meme part of it.
Yeah.
The movie as like a film in general is just, it's just ass.
Yeah.
I thought, like, I was genuinely disappointed because last year was the first time I'd ever watched it.
Yep.
And I've heard the praises of it. It's such a great film. It makes you think, blah, blah, blah. And I watched it. And I got the whole message on the first watch through.
Yep.
And I still think it's bad.
Yep.
It was like a waste of almost 2 hours.
Yep. And I just had the perfect analogy for you. Okay. And it's literally based on something that you in real life just don't like. Jim's Lunch. Yeah. The hype around Jim's Lunch for you was like, oh, God, you got to have Jim's Lunch. You got to have Jim's Lunch. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. And then what happened when you got there?
I was disappointed. I don't like the sandwiches. I mean, I'm not firing shots. I'm just being honest. It just wasn't for me. It's not my kind of food. I like burgers.
Like you said, served on a fucking paper.
Yep. Flies everywhere.
Hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Prices are like absurd for the fucking food.
Yeah. It's
bro,
not for me, man.
How do we agree on everything this episode?
For real? Oh shit.
Like, we basically agreed on every fucking thing. Yeah. Like, that is wild. Like you said earlier, we agreed on so much hate.
Yep.
Like, that's crazy.
You could tell, like, of us been talking horror to each other for all these years now.
Mm-hmm.
Our likes are becoming a little bit more similar than what they were before. Because, ours were just so far on the other sides.
Yep.
And now it's just like, yeah, dude, no, 100%. But see, that's what's the great thing about Horror Wars, is that we have films that either we've never seen before or we've maybe seen once, and now we have a new perspective later, so it's like interesting to see where we're at.
Yep.
But when it comes to shit like this, we're like, yeah, bro, we both hate the same shit pretty much.
And it's wild because I think, like, you've got enough horror knowledge under your belt now that you can say you've taken care of all the major franchises, you've taken care of this, you've taken care of that, like, so you're armed now with, like we said, more knowledge, more capabilities to talk on the subject. And I love that everything has been so fucking expansive.
Yep.
Like, throughout the series, you can literally hear you grow.
Thanks, man.
To become, and you're welcome, to become better at talking about horror, feeling more comfortable, and just like I said, the whole growth in general. And it's now, you've made the comment before. It's like, I'm the teacher and you're the student, and you just want to make me happy with like your picks and stuff. Bro, you've been there. Like, you don't realize it, but you've been there, man. Like, you've brought some serious heat to the table.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I've been fucking loving your progression with everything. It's been super dope to just hear you grow from Horror Wars #1 to Horror Wars 46 coming up, and Horror Tube.
46.
Yeah, 46 is coming up, man.
But thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah. So if anybody wants to hear Josh's like super fucking progression, just go listen to everything in the archives.
Yeah. Just listen from episode 1 to what'd you say, 46?
46 is coming next week.
It's gonna be a heater. Now we're getting into that super upswing. We're starting out good with fucking Last House on the Left, and now we're getting into next week, which will be revealed soon.
Yeah, Last House on the Left for 45 was, I was expecting like not good things for that episode. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it was like, it wasn't the best, but it was there. Because Wes Craven, Sean S. Cunningham, like we were getting there, and the numbers have been really good for it. So
okay.
Surprisingly, yeah, it's made it into our top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. I wasn't expecting, like I said, big things from it, but the numbers are getting there. So,
bro, fucking episode 49 and 50 though.
Dude, 49 and 50 are gonna fucking rock.
Like heading up to them, it's like either the Horror Club is the big name or the War is the big name,
right?
And then like the rest kind of just is themed around it.
Right.
For 49 and 50, every single part from death pedaling down to like horrors of gaming is gonna be fucking top
fucking tier, top tier. Oof.
Tune in. But we'll get to that. We'll get
to the reveal of episode 46 probably in the next 10 or so minutes. Yeah. What did we say we wanted to talk about?
So with Mortal Kombat 1 coming out.
Oh yes,
I'm gonna give you like a 5-second. Skip for about I would say the next 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah.
But for Mortal Kombat 1, there's a possible spoiled DLC character coming.
Yep.
And it is one of Rob's favorites. It is. I'm gonna give you another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ghostface might be the next horror icon.
Yeah, baby.
To the Mortal Kombat franchise as a guest character.
Yeah, bro. So far, this DLC for a game that's not even out yet is gonna be fucking wild. Like, with Omni-Man and fucking Homelander and fucking potentially Ghostface and Jean-Claude Van Damme and fucking, like, this shit's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
It's so awesome to see that there's 2 franchises that still showed love for horror with using icons, Dead by Daylight and Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
So it's cool to see all these new stuff. The Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight we talked about last week on Horror Wars.
Yep. It's good that those franchises still show love and exist.
And next month of July of 2023, next month they are coming out with a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, and it's similar to Dead by Daylight.
And it's coming out close to my birthday.
Yep. It is not the...
It's like Jason, the Friday the 13th game, right?
It's like a mix of that and Dead by Daylight and the Friday the 13th game combined.
Yeah.
So you get more free range and you can fight back with weapons to slow them down. But it's cool because instead of it being 4v1, it's 4v3.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually, like for the map for the beta or the demo or whatever, they... Grandpa's in it. It's literally, I think, the first Leatherface. Yeah. Right? That's the one that has Grandpa?
I think so,
in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks good, man.
Yeah. I'm super excited for it.
I don't think there's any other horror games coming out anytime soon. I mean, shit, since it does technically not all about horror, bro. Fucking Final Fantasy VII, the next part to it on the remake, it's going to be 2 discs.
2 discs.
On the fucking new Blu-ray. Consoles.
A Blu-ray 2-disc.
That
what
is
the
insane.
fuck?
That game is going to be fucking massive.
It's going to be gargantuan. And there's still 2 more parts.
I know.
There's still 2 more fucking parts.
But
what the fuck?
Is there any horror film? Oh, I know Evil Dead Rise this month is coming out on like Blu-ray and all that.
Blu-ray and all that. Evil Dead Rise.
Buying that bitch up.
Mm-hmm.
I need it.
There's a bunch of horror movies coming out this year, like Bloody Disgusting's releasing a lot because they own like a horror movie studio and stuff. Like Shudder's coming out with a lot of a lot of stuff this summer. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know I saw an ad for it recently.
My pizza dry.
Night Flight Plus, the thing that we were talking about recently, that little app, has a Father's Day sale going on right now. The app is already only like $3.99 or something, but you put the code in and it's like $1.99 for the first 3 months or some shit like that.
I just realized that going back to the Mother's Day episode of Horror Wars, there's no Father's Day horror films, is there?
No, there's two. We were supposed to do the Stepfather's one. It's like Stepfather, and then there was like a remake of it. But I figured like next week was too out of the way, and plus it's neither of them are really that good.
Okay.
And I figured like next year we can just do those.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because 46 through 50 are so fucking important.
True.
I didn't want a stinker in there.
Coming up on 2 years of doing this show.
Yeah, exactly. 50 is our 2-year anniversary
for Horror Wars.
Horror Wars. It's just so we got to bring it for the next 4 episodes, and we do.
Oh, it's gonna be tune in, please.
Yeah. So is there anything else other than our football predictions are being like broadcast to be somewhat true
because they did a thing for Madden to like kind of predict the Super Bowl for this coming season.
Yeah.
And from a couple hard tubes ago, we talked about predictions. Look them up in the archives.
Yep.
It was both of our picks were in there anyway. They lose to Madden in the same round.
Yeah.
They lose, according to Madden stuff. But
the championship round, and for one side of it, and then it was like the second round for the other side of it. But both teams lost in those things. So yeah, it was really fucking wild. It was really wild.
And I'm just excited to have football back soon. American football.
And for those that don't know, here on episode 11, we can actually re-pick our picks, because Madden, and again, we've already said this way back in the past. I've made graphics for both of them actually, and posted them like the day that we made the predictions.
Yep.
So, mine was the Bills for the AFC and the Cowboys for the NFC.
And I had the Ravens for the AFC and the Lions for the NFC.
Yeah, we have some bold predictions, Cotton.
I can see yours happening more than mine because Lions.
Dude, but the Lions have been low-key creeping on the come-up, man. I have a coworker, Relly Rel. He has been on the Lions since last year. He's like, dude, the Lions are really stacking heat, man. And I was like, you know what? I can't argue with you. They've got a lot of potential.
They're due, man.
They're due for something. They're due for some sort of run.
They need to break out of let's remember the 0-16 season and then it happening again. Didn't that happen? That happened twice, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. And me and Rel actually have a bet at work. He's a huge Broncos fan, and I'm a huge Panthers fan.
Oh, God.
So our bet is that he thinks that his team's making it to the playoffs this year, and I think the Panthers are going to make it to the playoffs this year. So it's a $20 bet. Whatever team, like, let's say both the Panthers and the Broncos make it, and the Broncos make it to the second round, and the Panthers get knocked out, the first round. He gets the $20. Yeah. If they both make it to the championship round and the Panthers go through and the Broncos fail, he still owes me the $20. Okay. Like whoever loses first. Yeah. But if both teams don't make it to the playoffs, the bet's null and void. Yeah. Like we don't owe anything. I think that's pretty exciting because we're going to be able to talk shit to each other all fucking season.
See, and the Broncos will probably be like kind of more dangerous because how the Nuggets just won the NBA championship.
Yeah. So like they're gonna start stacking up, and there's a lot of fucking free agents right now. Yeah. A lot of running backs and wide receivers out there, man. And dumbass Russell Wilson needs all the fucking help he can get because his football IQ is sunk lower than fucking not Happy Gilmore. Who's the fucking character that he played in the Going Back to School movie? Billy Madison.
Yeah.
His football IQ is lower than Billy Madison's IQ right now.
Man, I know summer is like, fresh now and all that.
Yeah.
But I love football in the fall.
Yeah,
when
man.
It's cold.
Yeah, man.
You get like a pizza or something on the football Sunday. You
Pizza
make some
wings,
chili.
make some chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Nice and warm in the house, and you're watching some football.
Yeah, or you go outside and you grill some chicken or something. Yep. Hell yeah. You got the football in the background.
I think that's why I love football so much, because it's only a little bit of summer sport, and then it just goes right into the colder time.
Yeah. Yeah. I fucking love football, man. I cannot wait until the season begins. I'm so happy with all the moves the Panthers have made this offseason and shit. And I know that there's still more to make. It's been a wonderful breath of fresh air for me.
I just want football back in general. Like the Steelers will probably struggle, but football in total. I love that sport so much.
Yeah. Indeed. So do we have anything else for this here episode of Horror Tube?
That's all I got on Horror Tube. But tomorrow is Father's Day, so shout outs to all the fathers. Sir Rob here is a father.
Thank you, sir.
Having one of his sons, one
of my children.
One of your children.
One of my children graduate.
Sorry, apologies. Still getting used to it.
Hey, it's fine. Everybody has to get used to it. It's all good.
Your child.
My child.
Your child has
graduated.
Has graduated high school. Job now.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't know how to process this shit still, man. Like, it's wild that I have a graduate. Like, it's super fucking wild.
Met that motherfucker when he was up to my hip.
Yeah.
Now he's almost as tall as me.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Like, when I saw you share that he was in his graduation cap and gown and all that shit, I was like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Time felt like it flew.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
But hey, again, shout outs to all the dads. Congrats again, dude.
Thank you. Shout out to all the dads that are actually in their kids' lives
that actually give a shit.
That actually give a shit. Y'all the real MVPs. Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's it. I think it's time to reveal episode 46.
Let's go.
All right. Remember, we're still ramping up here, but this is solid.
Yep.
This is solid. It's got one of the most iconic horror scenes of all time in it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see what we're doing.
The point.
But we're doing Invasion of the Body Snatchers versus Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, yeah.
And Slither
the Elizabeth Banks horror film.
Is Horror Club. So
it's gonna be a banger.
It's gonna be a fucking banger. It's gonna be a banger.
Have you? What would be the horrors of gaming? We had to find something with. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll bring it up. I gotta remember.
Okay.
I'll write it down.
All right.
We're not gonna reveal the whole episode.
No. We never reveal the whole episode until that Friday before. We just reveal the war and the club here. So next Friday, you'll see the full reveal on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Yep. Make sure you send in some questions, comments, all that good stuff, because last episode we had like 4 brand new people. So let's keep that party train rolling. Yep, thank you. So yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we still don't have an ending for this. 2 and 2. We'll see you in 2 and 2.
See you in 2 and 2 for
Horror Tube.
I'm Rob.
I'm Josh.
Bye.
Bye.
It's so weird doing it reverse.
Yeah.
I'm still recording. I can't find the fucking voice recorder. All right, bye.